There is a form of marketing that is simultaneously the most credible, the most memorable, and the most scalable for small businesses. And most business owners are terrified of it. Public speaking, when used strategically, is among the highest ROI activities available to any entrepreneur, consultant, or professional service provider. A single, well-delivered conference keynote can generate more qualified leads, more referrals, and more media opportunities than months of digital advertising. And yet, the majority of business owners who could benefit from a speaking strategy actively avoid it. This video addresses both the how and the why of public speaking as a business growth lever. And the fear, while real, is not a reason to opt out. The first milestone is developing a signature talk, the cornerstone speaking asset that positions you as an authority, communicates your unique perspective, and creates a natural bridge to your business offering. A signature talk is not a sales pitch with a keynote costume. It is a genuine piece of intellectual leadership, a presentation that delivers real insight, challenges conventional thinking, and gives the audience something they can apply immediately. The commercial connection is implicit in the credibility the talk builds, not explicit in a promotional pitch embedded within it. Developing a signature talk requires 3 design decisions. First, the big idea. What is the single, counterintuitive, specific claim that the talk exists to make and defend? Networking is important for business growth is not a big idea. Most professional networking is structurally designed to produce the weakest possible business relationships, is a big idea. One that is specific, debatable, and interesting enough to generate attention. Second, the evidence architecture. What research, data, stories, and case studies support the big idea and bring it to life for the specific audience? Third, the application bridge. What specific action can the audience take as a result of the talk? Talks that inspire but do not instruct leave audiences emotionally moved, but practically unchanged. The second milestone is building your speaking platform, the ecosystem of speaking opportunities that generates consistent visibility over time. There are 5 categories of speaking opportunities for small business owners, in order of accessibility. Local business and professional associations, chambers of commerce, industry associations, professional networking groups. These are the most accessible entry points and the ones where most small business speakers build their first substantive audiences. Webinars and virtual events, accessible, scalable, and increasingly prestigious as online professional development has become mainstream. Industry conferences, higher profile, more competitive for speaking slots, but representing audience concentrations of directly relevant prospects. Corporate training and executive education. Organizations that pay speakers to deliver educational content to their employees represent a category where expertise commands premium compensation. And media appearances, radio, podcast, and television interviews that extend reach dramatically beyond any single live audience. Building a speaking platform requires a speaking page on your website, a 1-page speaker profile with topic descriptions and social proof, and a proactive outreach process to event organizers in your target category. Most speaking opportunities do not come to speakers. Speakers go to them. The third milestone is performance excellence, the delivery skills that determine whether a speech generates business results or simply occupies a time slot. 4 performance elements differentiate speakers who generate opportunities from those who do not. First, opening strength. The first 60 seconds of a presentation determine whether the audience's attention is secured or lost. Open with a provocation, a surprising statistic, or a story that immediately establishes relevance. Second, narrative structure. Presentations structured as stories, problem, journey, resolution, are retained at significantly higher rates than presentations structured as information lists. Third, authentic presence. Audiences trust speakers who communicate from genuine conviction rather than polished performance. Authenticity is not the absence of preparation. It is the practice of knowing the material so well that the delivery can be human rather than mechanical. Fourth, confident body language. Research from Amy Cuddy and others in social psychology demonstrates that confident physical posture and deliberate movement affect both the speaker's biochemistry and the audience's perception of authority. Here is the trap. Most business owners who begin speaking underestimate the importance of the follow-up system. A great talk followed by no follow-up mechanism, no email capture, no offer of a resource, no clear next step, is a performance without a commercial architecture. Every speaking engagement should be designed to generate at least one of three outcomes: attendees who become leads, relationships with hosts and organizers who become referral sources, or content that becomes a digital asset through recording and distribution. Your go-to. Identify your big idea, the one claim about your industry, your expertise, or your approach to business that most of your competitors would not say publicly. Write it down in one sentence. That sentence is the seed of your signature talk. Public speaking and public relations are natural partners in a visibility strategy. Earned media often leads to speaking invitations, and speaking engagements generate media coverage. The PR video in this series is the perfect complement to this one. Keynote fees and the broader economics of professional speaking as a business model are worth understanding for two reasons. They indicate the value that the market places on authoritative public communication, and they create a practical aspiration benchmark for professionals developing their speaking platform. According to the National Speakers Association and major speakers bureaus, the professional speaking market stratifies broadly into amateur speakers who speak for free or for low event-specific fees, professional speakers who charge between $1,000 and $10,000 per engagement, and keynote-level speakers who command above that threshold based on their combination of expertise, brand, and audience development. The progression from speaking for free to speaking for premium fees is driven by one variable more than any other: a trackable record of audience impact and client results. Speakers who can demonstrate, through testimonials, audience metrics, and client outcomes, that their presentations produce measurable impact command significantly higher fees than equally credible speakers who cannot. The relationship between public speaking and content creation is mutually reinforcing in ways that compound the strategic value of both. Presentations generate content, recordings, transcripts, quotes, and frameworks that can be repurposed as articles, social posts, and video content. Content builds the intellectual credibility that attracts speaking invitations. Speaking engagements generate the social proof, speaker listings, event references, audience testimonials, that improves content credibility. And both create the visibility that attracts the media coverage, the client inquiries, and the professional opportunities that make authority a practical business asset rather than a vanity metric. One final point on the relationship between authentic expertise and speaking effectiveness. The most compelling speakers are not the most polished performers. They are the people who care most deeply about their topic and have thought about it most rigorously. Passion that is genuine is more powerful than delivery technique that is rehearsed, because audiences are extraordinarily sensitive to authenticity and extraordinarily quick to detect its absence. The business owner who speaks from genuine conviction about a domain they have invested years in understanding will always outperform the speaker who learned presentation technique without accumulating the substance to back it up. Thanks for watching. If you found this useful, hit like and subscribe to our channel for more practical insights. And if you're ready to go further, check out the next video on your screen.